Hello, my friends, and welcome back to PlayStation Live from E3. To my left, I have Sid Schumann, and we have a very special guest, Jade from Housemarque. We are big fans of Housemarque over here.
Big fan.
So welcome. You are a most honored guest on our show. I'm glad you could make it. Yeah. We are still getting Matterfall set up. That's what we're here to talk about.
Very
we're getting
good.
it set up in the back because we want to play it for you guys. But Jade, first of all, tell us a little bit. Besides the initial announcement trailer for Matterfall, that's all I saw for a while. And then during the PlayStation Live from E3 before our showcase.
That's right.
We saw some actual gameplay, just spectacular side-scrolling action. I mean, what would you guys say is the origin story of Matterfall? Why did you guys go in that direction?
Well, we are really big fans like old-school side-scroller action games like Turrican and Contra. And
Hurricane, I got that vibe off right away. Nobody else knows what that is, but I do.
Yeah, that's good.
Sid, I'm glad you're on the case.
And same like run-and-gun games like Gunstar Heroes and games like that.
You're naming all the classics.
So we wanted to like upgrade that genre and do something like new on it. So we put our own spin on it.
And what is that new spin? Because there's a lot going on in that footage. In the footage we're seeing here, there's so much. Break down a couple of those systems.
So basically, in its core, Matterfall is a twin stick shooter. So
perfect.
Move with the left, shoot with the right stick. But we added lots of elements from platforming games and bullet hell games. So it's like a mix of multiple genres.
A little bit of Ikaruga in there.
A little bit, like lots of bullets on the screen and lots of enemies on the screen.
We can get back to the specifics, but I have to ask this question. How do you guys basically monopolize the twin-stick shooter, I feel. You're very comfortable in that space. I want to know how you guys keep energized and keep focused in that kind of single vision of like twin-stick shooter, we're going all in on that. How do you guys kind of keep yourselves energized?
No, well, we love the genre, as you can see. So we are just like tuning and honing our skills, how we can do better twin-stick shooters all the time.
Yeah, is there anything in particular that you feel like you guys really want to innovate on in that category? Like, what about the twin-stick shooter do you really gravitate towards?
No, well, let's say that like the wrapper for our twin-stick shooter is usually something new. So, like in Matterfall, we have the platforming elements. So it's not the pure twin-stick shooter experience.
We're seeing that right now. Sorry to interrupt, but that's the volumes that you can dash through there.
Yeah, you can actually create those blue volumes that we are going to see there, and you can use that like as a shield or a platform.
So cool.
How do they make it look so good? I don't know. I want to know.
What
kind of technical wizardry do you got
we have
going
lots
on
of like technical wizard coders and effect artists that makes our game look awesome.
And I love that Housemarque is, they're such fans of the voxel.
Yeah.
Voxel is an underrated technology. I'm going to give you background on what the voxel is right this second. It stands for volumetric pixel.
Yeah.
And you're really going for it.
I'm going for everything.
All right, go for it, man.
And ever since I saw it in games like Delta Force or Blood or any of those games that dabbled in the voxel universe, it's such a cool technology, and you guys have really mastered it with Resogun, and then here with Matterfall.
Sadly, we have no voxels in Matterfall.
You don't?
No.
I was given incorrect information.
It's 3D.
It's just polygons.
Yeah, it's polygons.
Sid, I'm glad we got that look at voxels.
Look, we got one thing out of the way. We can check voxels.
Yeah, you're like,
list.
you know what? We're done with voxels for now. We're moving on to the next big technology. No, tell me a little bit about, obviously your previous games, they have a lot of score chasing elements.
Yeah.
There's some light RPG elements in games like Dead Nation, which you are a fan of.
I'm a huge Dead Nation fan.
But tell us a little bit about the subsystems, the things that are going to be behind the curtain that are going to be playing around.
Basically, you can set up different kind of loadouts with your character. So you can find civilians from each level, and they give you a reward like a secondary fire or augmentation that will modify your gameplay. So you can build up like different kind of loadouts with your character.
Cool.
And of course we have the score chasing mechanics also. Each level has a high score list that you can compete with other players.
You got the combos going on, and you also got this dash move that I think is really interesting. You'll see them are right there. You just saw it. It creates a shockwave. It's a little bit like a smidge like Resogun, the boost technique there, but here it stuns enemies, right?
Yeah, basically it stuns enemies. Then you have easier time to killing the enemies. So basically, when in doubt, use the dash mechanic.
Just like in real life.
So basically, it's also defensive and offensive move.
This is one of the things I wanted to ask because in Super Stardust HD, which we were talking about,
such a great game.
I know we could go on and on
Let's
about.
Just talk about Super Stardust.
We could, but no, I don't want to. I don't want to, screw Matterfall over. But the dash was like that was always, if you're about to die, you dash.
Yeah.
Is that the same here?
Yeah,
and what are some
here,
other like in a pinch moves that you have?
Yeah, basically use the dash all the time. Dash through the enemies, dash through the bullets, and go close to the enemies with the dash.
How do you guys design systems like that that are designed to help the player, like a dash, but keep them from being abused?
Well, it's lots of like balancing and iteration. So first we have like the dash that it also dealt damage, but it felt too overpowered.
Right. People are just dashing all over them. They've never fired their gun before.
Yeah, exactly.
And then what happened after that? And then you guys started to turn it down?
Tuning it down and not doing it so overpowered move.
Good, because you can't have an overpowered dash.
Can't have it.
No.
No good.
No. Yeah. What games have you worked on at Housemarque, unless Matterfall is your first game?
Yeah, no, Matterfall is actually my second game. I work on Alienation.
Great game as well.
Yeah.
What kind of learnings and experience from Alienation did you and the team bring in to Matterfall? Because those are kind of the games most tightly together in your catalog.
Yeah, well basically, we are all about the gameplay. So gameplay has to feel good, look good, and everything that player does seems to have to look awesome.
Yeah.
So that's basically the learnings from
a sort of a visual perspective, an art perspective. What are some inspirations for you guys here in terms of how the game looks aesthetically? Like
those clean sci-fi movies, like Oblivion or stuff like that. Yeah, so that clean sci-fi, like the clinical sci-fi.
I love it. Yeah, that's so good. Well, we're almost out of time, Jade. Do you have any parting messages for the for hardcore Housemarque fans like Sid and myself before we go?
Matterfall is out in 15th of August on North America and 16th of August on Europe, and 1999.
So it's right around the corner.
Yeah, like coming up.
It's a fair price. You guys always charge a fair price for a ton of gameplay.
I know. There's so much.
This one has, it's right around the corner, so this one's vaulted to the top of my most wanted E3.
Cool. Cool to hear. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining.
Thanks for having me.
Man, it's such a pleasure to have you. Always a pleasure to have Housemarque on the show.
Yeah.
Always.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have so much more coming up, not only from seeing Matterfall, but also later today we have more games to show you. Please do not go anywhere. Stay with us.
PlayStation